Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Now I did confirm and I was correct when I said May 8th in my first video today. Uh, it is so bad when you can't remember what day it is. But I did have it down, the right day that it was Saturday, so that was a good thing. And I did say 2021 correctly. Molly going in? There she goes. Alright, so kind of want to show you what I was working on today. Not very much of the pile left at all, which is awesome. A lot of that, I think what I'm going to end up doing, I did rake some out this way as well, but I think what I plan on doing is raking a lot of this around the pear trees and stuff like that, and so I think that's where a lot of what's left here is going to go. But I'll show you what I worked on. I put 3 loads of stone in this area. And so that brings that all, because that was like part of it was there and then it wasn't, so this is like the other stone. But so I hit this area here, and I ended up doing 10 wheelbarrows full of stone today. Now that may not sound like a lot, but if you're shoveling it by hand and then wheeling it where you want it to go and doing those things, it ends up being a lot. So I was like, and then I'm fighting the weather because we've had rain off and on all day. I put a load through this area to widen the path out through here because of last year with everything. So I put 1 load through this right here. And then over here, this corner, I ended up putting a load into this corner. And then I put another load over in this area here, because what I ended up doing last fall, really quickly, I had put some stone, a path over to here, and then I had just made a base over here just for the generator. So what I did today also is I extended this out wider here, put all this stone through this area here, and then all through here as well. So it looks a lot better. This area right here was where the pallet was with the concrete blocks. So, I had pulled that up and I showed you guys I had raked that out the other day, and I wanted to, clean this up more and stuff like that. So that was what I did today. I'm not going to do stone over this whole area. This area is going to be, actually we're going to be putting the blueberry bushes and that type of stuff in this area, and so that we'll have them there, and we'll let them grow and see what they're going to do and that good stuff there. So, but productive. I feel really good about getting this part of it done. There's still, like, if you look, I could put another one right in here because this is the old stuff that we had in here, and it needs more stone. But I will definitely be getting more stone in, not right away, but I will definitely be having more stone brought in. I want to finish up through here as well, so I'll finish this whole area. So this here probably 3-4 wheelbarrows full to finish that off. But it's just it is a work in progress, and it all takes time. I wanted to tell you, it's kind of weird how, with working on things and getting things done, and, if you guys remember the size of that pile of gravel that we had in there and where it all went, a lot of it went into the greenhouse on the floor. Some of it went in this area. I had extended over here and put more through here because there was a big rut through this area from when he had brought his machine in here. And, I'm going to rake this out more and flatten this out better. But then a lot of that gravel went, for where the raised beds were and that type of area as well. So it has been very satisfying getting things done. And it is amazing. This is kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. With anything that you guys are doing, guys, anything, none of this happened overnight. None of this happened in a week. It took time. and you know, it was a lot of hard work, and you know, but we just worked at it, and you know, set a plan, and not any kind of timetable. There was no thing that we have to have this done by XYZ. It wasn't anything like that. Now, in my head, you know, I had hoped to be done by May 1st, you know, with everything as far as the raised beds went. It was like a day or two after that. I think it was May 1st or 2nd. It was May 1st we had snow, and so I think it was May 2nd that I came out and was working so on that. But you know, it just, like I said, so I think I was done with that raised bed there. I think it was the 3rd of May when I finished that up. But you know, a couple days, big deal. You know what I mean? But it's just, it is. So we got all the string here, and I've been picking that up. That was in the dirt because that used to be, like I said, it was cow manure, and you had the bales of, you know, hay and everything in there. But it's I gotta get to work on these freaking piles. That's gonna happen, I promise you. One day you'll come out and you'll be like, where did all that brush and everything all the way down go? I can't wait to get it all out of there, because it's like I was able to cut a good part of up here. I'll show you. We'll walk around. I did this yesterday, before the rain came yesterday. But so I had cut through in this area, and there was some more stuff here that had to be moved so that I could get in here. Some of this up here, I actually got to come back up. I should have done it yesterday when I had the chainsaw out. I wasn't even thinking. But I need to zip up this a little bit better just so we can move it. But I want to get this all out of here so that I can cut this grass in through here better. And, you know, it's, like I said, it's just been a lot going on, and that happens. But, so that's where we're at. So I was going to show you guys, I know I showed you the other day, but I wanted to show you again. We got some blossoms there. We got some blossoms, some more coming there, up through in there. So we're definitely going to have some apples this year off of this tree for sure. And I didn't see blossoms on this one yet. I'm sure we'll get some. But so we should have some decent size apples, because all the energy will go into these instead of higher up the way it was before. You know, like I said, it's just it's all a work in progress, but you know, we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, you can see how wet everything is. I had a neighbor came down the other day, and he was scraping. But again, it's just with the amount of rain that we've had, it's just been ridiculous. And I know some places in the country are hurting for rain. We are not one of them now. I think we've probably caught up on what we were behind. So there's the sun trying to peek out here at the end of the day. It is weird because it's like I'd come out here and I was working. We actually had hail today as well, so that was kind of interesting. Small hail, but it's you know, when I was just out here and I was doing the gravel, and the next thing you know, it's hailing, and I'm like, come on, really? So, but anyway, I got that cleared up enough now. I'm going to be calling my wood guy, try to have some wood delivered this week. I'm going to see what his availability is, obviously, and get that in there and get that stacked up. And, you know, we're going to be planting this week as well. We're going to plant the blueberry bushes and the other red raspberry bushes that we have. We have three more grape vines that we're going to throw in. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting possibly another row either here, but I probably don't want to do it too close to the driveway. I may go on the other side and put a row in over there someplace, or I may extend this out. I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to have to get, maybe I'll extend it out. I think that might be the cooler way to do it. towards this way and maybe that way. So I put like 2 of them right here and then the other one on that end. And they'll get plenty of sunshine there, which would be very, very cool. And so I think I may do that. We'll see. You know, I have plenty of fencing left, and so we'll figure it out. But so anyway, and I still have rebar as well. So those are all things that'll come together of their own volition. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Little at a time. I got some phone calls to make. I got to call my wood guy. I have to call my plumber. And also Bill, my bulldozer guy. I need another load of the dirt, so I would like to have that in here, and then I also need, you know, to get this area squared away more. Joel, it was funny. He was the plumber because they're going to be doing the work to get running water into Mom and Becky. That's going to be one of the things that's going to be coming up here soon, and so. But he was funny. He goes, with all that crap there in the center, I would just have Bill dig a big hole and bury it all. Which wouldn't be a bad idea, because if we dug up the area, threw all that stuff in there, then we would have more dirt to raise up the rest of it. If it was a big hole and he threw all that garbage in there, I would not complain, I'll be honest with you. I would not be upset about that. If we can get this whole area flattened out and higher, you know, there's a lot of area there that we can utilize for other projects, for doing other things, and we can make it look really, really nice. I definitely want to have like a fire pit someplace, probably over in this area, and do that so that we can sit out. And you know, we had a fire pit over in here, and now that obviously has been moved and is gone. But you know, we'll figure it all out. It'll come together, slow and steady, but you know, we'll get this cleared up this year. You know, we'll work on this, we'll get this squared away, and then we'll go from there. And you know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. But when I'm done with this, I think it's going to look beautiful. That's just my opinion, of course. We got to get these trees down, and so that's going to be happening hopefully within the next couple of weeks as well. So we will see. We will definitely see. But we'll get there. It'll all come, like I said, it'll all come together. You know why? Because it always does. And that's kind of one of the things, too, I wanted to just touch base with you real quick on, too. Just strive, again, to whatever you're trying to get accomplished. You know, just keep working at it, and it'll come together. With all the craziness that's going on in the world and everything like that, it is now more imperative, I think, than ever before to be as ready as we can be. Because, like, just with this cyber attack that I spoke with earlier today, you know, that is going to disrupt gas distribution, jet fuel, and all that for the East Coast. And so, you know, depending on how long they're offline, you could see an increase in prices because of that reason. So one of the things that I would absolutely encourage you guys to do is top off your gas tanks, you know, especially if you're on the East Coast. And if you have any other gas cans, get them filled up as well. Really, really important. So anyway, just thought I would share that with you. I just wanted to talk a little bit and kind of tell you it's nice to see things coming together. It's a lot of hard work, but it's well worth it. It's very rewarding. Again, I can now fit like 2 cars up through here with no issues whatsoever at all. And obviously, if I want to, I can pull right straight up to the house, you know, and park up there. I've always parked in a turnaround, but, you know, it doesn't mean I have to continue to do so. But, you know, there we are. So, good times. And again, I could always extend this, fill in this area here, and have, you know, and I may do that, actually, so that we could park 2 cars here. Not that I'm going to have 2 cars, but you never know. At some point in the future, you know, I may have somebody join me living here, and that way we would have 2 spots where we could park, and that would be a good thing. So you never know. If they can live in my dirty house that's unfinished, as people tell me all the time. You know, I've been focusing on other things, obviously, but I do want to get things squared away in there. Look how dark it is over there. So we got it clearing up over this way, and then over here it's like, you know, it's raining over that way. So very, very bizarre. And then we got some darker clouds coming across. So it would not shock me if it starts raining again at all. But anyway, guys, I am going to jump off for now. I just wanted to kind of talk about that and share different thoughts with you, show you what we got what we got done here today and what we've been focusing on. And I'm pretty pleased. I really am overall. Long way to go, a lot more stuff to do, but it'll all come together. I will talk to you all later. Remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day how you feel. And also remember, guys, STD. Step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.